time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky.
How is it, D?
It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky.
How is it, D?
Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. Tricky, huh?
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky.
How is that?
Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky.
We don't use
Assume
on your own.
they offer,
And lots and lots,
but we just leave it alone.
it's like that, y'all.
Y'all,
But we don't quit.
you keep on rock shot, cause this is it.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. Yeah, gotta imagine Going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
21. Hey, Ray. 5-9. Set.
Herbert. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. So we'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
60 Bison.
Here's the first carry for the former Baylor Bear. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Ready, set.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. On left line. Cougar 19.
They'll try and punch it in. And he is into the end zone for New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor. But you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Here we go. Mike Vrabel getting his offense set to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they try for 2, but it doesn't work out. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Darius Davis to return it. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. Delta to Hunt. Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
But they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. McConkey's got it again. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This will be a 44-yard look.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a loss. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing it on 2nd down. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready? Deputy line.
On 1st down, they'll run. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here we go, 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18 cop, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Third and long for him here. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Takes this in at the 25. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Hampton gets it from the pistol. Where's the intensity we expect in the playoffs? The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Herbert from the gun. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
On third down, Herbert just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going for it. It's Herbert. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. We've got a 6-3 ball game. We're back to SoFi right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He hits the opening for about 9 yards, but still 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's the backup. First throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down.
70 line, Dragon 60.
They're going to try to throw for it. Catch made over the middle. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on fourth.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
In the huddle, here's first and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Street, street. Go street.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Timberwolves.
They give it to him up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to throw out of the gun. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Now Borregales on to send it away. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Here's Hampton, open and drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Hampton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to Hampton. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Hey, go lion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
Under 10.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. This is hauled in by Harris. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 43.
21. Let's go. Hey, ram. Go. Ready.
Now Herbert again. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots.
Herbert throwing again. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14.
26 yards.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More football from SoFi in just a moment.
14-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Makes the catch. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. He fields it from the 8. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. He lost the football, and he's going to take it back for the LA touchdown. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers jump in front now by 5.
17. Patriots.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. We've got a screen to the running back. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but some love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
79 Broncos. Go.
Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Throwing again, it's May. That's caught for the first. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
A gain of 31 yards. And a Patriot first down.
To the air yet again, May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Has it downfield, working the left. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here goes throw. Crazy.
May now from the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Here goes throw. Crazy.
Back to the air. It's May. Complete over the middle. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal.
Working inside the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Sixty Bison.
They'll send him up the middle. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Patriots take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots take a slim 2-point lead. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards the Charger, who's still on the field and in some pain. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. Has it at the 11. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
A gain of 19
That play goes for
yards.
19 and a new set of downs.
Patriots.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Deputy! Crackle 80!
Setting up to throw. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Come on! Hit! 70 Timberwolf!
Throwing from the gun here. Throwing for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
On the ready!
4th down. The offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Pack the 60! Pack the 60! Shot 60! Shot 60! Ready!
He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Set. 59. Taylor tight. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. I'll pick up with 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Set. Wide 80.
Back to the air, Herbert. Finds him over the middle. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set. 380. Set.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in by Ganson. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers jump in front now by 5. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Plowing up the middle. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive start. Every offense wins. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now they really managed both 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Hand off to the back. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. And the Patriot first down.
60 Bison. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. Ready.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
First down, New England.
60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. Panther 11.
He's dropping back to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Stops by Dayon Henley.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
70 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers getting back on the final play of the quarter. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Charger ball. The Bolts just 1 quarter away from advancing in the postseason. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. This is Hampton inside. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Oronde Gadsden II on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They snap it to Herbert. Throw is caught by the back. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On 3rd down, Herbert has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And their lead will remain unchanged in the fourth.
Obviously, Kate, that miss would have made it a touchdown game. But think of it this way, it's still a touchdown game. But instead of it forcing overtime, now it's going to give them a loss.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Now a give running right. He's still going at the 30. Here he goes again. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
Big play coming from the Patriots. They're going for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned his defense. But he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try failed. Now Borregales on to send it away. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I'm not singing, funky singing, 'cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, 'cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st down from the 41. Throwing now, Herbert. He rolls to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Gets it downfield, on target to Getson. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Herbert now. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Return starts at the 9.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, go.
Here's the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Headed in reverse so far. Time shifting to drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Trying the right side. Keeps away from one. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still not enough to avoid 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
60 back. Hey, check that. Hey, Trash.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
And out.
Ready. Trap 60. Ready.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Desperation time here on 4th. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Setting up to pass. Hits his running back. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Set. Ready.
To throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Set. Set.
Now to throw. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. He's still going at the 30. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. We've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Set. Ready.
Now an inside give to Hinton. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. We draw it up for him. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Hampton trying the left side. And the stand continues. Stopped at the line. It's now 4th and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. From the left hash, 34 yards away. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
You know this, Kate. This is a team game that we all love, but that was his moment, his time to hit maybe the biggest kick of his life, to claim the Lamar Hunt Trophy and send these guys to the Super Bowl.
And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
Here he is to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
70 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
One final shot here. Buying some time left. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the 2 teams playing on that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they will be.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.